Doug one time told me when I was young, getting started, he said, I farm today so I can farm tomorrow. And so I've always, that's been on my mind. I've ranched today so I can ranch tomorrow.
He used to drive a little half-ton pickup to town about 90 miles an hour. He's always had this cowboy hat pulled down with his ears sticking out like this. I always respected him because he just made it on his own. His dad was a real hard worker, so Chad came about naturally. But we can say the same thing about Chad's wife, Leann. I mean, I knew her when she was 15. I hired her before she met Chad. She drove a tractor, and she would get on that thing at 7 in the morning and run it till 9 at night.
They have watched us grow up. Feels like they have raised us in many ways. And I just have to grin because I think they must have just shook their head many times at us going, sure wish these kids would grow up. But they have been kind. They have been compassionate and patient. They have helped us see that you just can't quit because it's a bad day. You just keep going. And I think they're great partners. I mean, they really are.
We started with 250 acres, and then we farmed that for 2 years. The second year we were in it, we had a phenomenal crop that just busted us through. The next year we jumped our acres and we went to 1,100, and I bought a planter and a tractor, and we didn't have any employees because we couldn't afford them. So she would help me after she came home and do one field at a time, and that's just how we built it.
I just really fell in love with horses and cattle. I came back home from rodeoing and I leased my first place, and we ended up buying a small grow yard, Leann and I. Leann was pregnant with twins, driving the feed truck, and I was riding pins, and we were the two only employees.
He built the yard, they did it from nothing, and I used to go up there and watch him, and he had his little boy Stratton with him, and they had a loader. It didn't have a door on it, and it was about 10 degrees outside, and I jumped up in the cab and looked, and his boy was sleeping in the back of that tractor with his hat on, just pulled down just like Chad's was. That's how the deal started. 2008 was whenever we fed the heifers, but I mean, we just had a small herd all along that grew from 50 to where we are today. We kept the cattle as we were growing the feed yard, and then it got big enough to where he just came and full-time ran the ranching side. And as we were buying and putting together these farms, we were buying the ranches with him. Chad just took over and just ran the whole cattle deal from that point forward. And our goal was I'd stay on the farm side, he'd stay on the cattle side. And let's see if we can make it go. We really expanded our herd, and that's when we decided we should try the organic side of it. And that's what led into Ribbonwire.
We got the name Ribbonwire from an actual barbed wire that still hangs on some of our fences today. We grow our cattle from birth all the way to finish. We grow 100% of our own feed, and they never leave the ranch. So we take our cattle all the way into retail cut, including shelf-stable beef sticks.
Majority of our farm and ranch land is at Romero, Texas. So we're really in between Dalhart and Logan, New Mexico. The population out here at Romero is maybe 10, and it's our employees and our families. That's what made the organic transition so much easier for us, because we didn't have neighbors to battle. You have neighbors, you really have to make sure they're not spraying or doing anything on your borders next to your land.
Here we live in a very unique part of the world. Our grasses are native. They're absolutely untouched. It doesn't take human intervention to make our country flourish. We don't fertilize, we don't spray. After the cows were under organic management so long, then their offspring could be organic. So that calf was born organic. So it's the land, the cow, the calf, everybody is certified organic. And the truth is, it's only been to the good. The cattle that we're raising in that way are just outperforming our conventional cows.
We just cut a circle of corn that he had cattle on last year that we grazed that ended up doing really, really good. The cattle didn't pull anything off of the yield. That's been real healthy because we need the cattle too.
Our ranch looks better. You're taking care of it. There's enough grass there. You're not beating it out. You know, when you beat it out, the things that come back usually are obnoxious. Leaving the grass and letting it reseed and having the ability to come back thicker and better. You have better wildlife too.
All tides rise in that scenario.
All things just seem to flourish.
Somebody's coming behind us. You know, whether it's our kids or the next guy. We absolutely are going to leave it better than we found it.
thing I love most maybe about this life is we're together. You depend on each other. You have to have each other. And your neighbors are your family. I mean, your crew is your family.
Ranching to me is a lifestyle. That's all I know. I've lived here my whole life. Just followed my dad around. And from early as I can remember, 3 or 4 years old, being horseback, and whether it was raining or snowing. It's been ups and downs for sure. It takes the whole family and the guys that work here. Everybody's got to put in 100% effort. Having the whole crew and just keeping the traditions going.
I think it's just fun to be outside and then on a horse because then you feel the fresh air and stuff. I like it. You just go be yourself.
I mean, you get to do a lot of things, learn new things all the time.
We have to haul hay to them, make sure they have water.
If babies don't have mamas, we take them home and we bottle feed them for a long time.
My family's involvement in agriculture has shaped my whole entire life. When I started college, I almost took our farm and stuff for granted. I didn't realize how special it was. I think it's really unique what my family has done. We're able to provide a product to them that starts on our ranch and finishes on our ranch, and it's a safe product to eat. I'm really appreciative that I got to grow up and fully understand where our food comes from and what it takes to get it on the shelves.
My kids growing up in the lifestyle that we gave them, they learn early on that life is hard and it's short and it's precious. It teaches them to work. And life, there's drama, but when you get outside and you get them horseback, all that fades away. Those are little things, and they don't so much matter in the big scheme of under a big sky.
Ribbonwire is this ranch. It's the whole story tied all up into one. It's combining the farm and the ranch and the cattle and the kids and everything together. And the entire story of what we're producing with Doug and Carol and our family, and delivering it into a beef product.
Don't listen to the people that say you can't, and just try to surround yourself with the people that say you can. We know we've been blessed to get to put it together, and man, we're just getting rolling. The next chapter is fun, and there'll be another chapter after that.